drop the beat.
Double, triple kill.
No one likes
On
a
the
beat.
objective. You coming? Hold up now.
What's going on, guys? So today I wanted to talk about Overwatch, and lately I've just been playing a ton of this game. I have almost 500 hours played since launch, and I've managed to do something that I'm very proud of. Last night at about 1:30 in the morning, I managed to hit Grandmaster, and this is absolutely huge for me. I've been playing this game so much, and I've just been all over the map as far as my comp placements and comp rank. When Season 1 first came out, I think I placed low 50s, and then I almost immediately dropped down to the 40s, and things got really bad there. There was just no communication. I felt like I was a lot better than where my skill rating was, but I'm pretty sure that's every player that plays this game. Looking back now, I may have been slightly below where I should have been, but, relatively close. I managed to drop, I believe, all the way into 30s, and then climb my way back out, but man, those 30s were bad. When Season 2 started, I was super excited. I was like, oh man, a chance to reset everything, get a fresh start, not end up with people that aren't communicating, aren't working together. However, I think I ended up placing around 2,400, which I wasn't very happy with. Within a couple weeks, I managed to climb to one game within Platinum, which, at the time was pretty much exactly where I was shooting to be. That was the dream. Instead of getting that one win and getting promoted to Platinum, I went on the longest losing streak that I've ever had in this game. I honestly can't even tell you how many games in a row I lost. Dropped from just on the verge of Platinum all the way down to Silver. I think high Silver, 1900-ish. I was really upset about that, but I knew that I was definitely better than my rank, and that if I really wanted to be good at this game, I needed to change the way I was playing. So what I ended up doing was, really focusing on just one type of hero. Rather than choosing, one hero to be really good at, I decided, hey, I'm going to be really good at all the support heroes, and definitely have like a niche type of play. Because at the end of the day, Overwatch is really about having a team that properly counters and can deal with the enemy team. And, I was honest with myself, and I sat down and I said, hey, I don't have the best aim in the world, but if I want to do this and get really good at this game, this is not CSGO, and I don't have to be the best at aiming to be good at this game. So I started playing just tons of all the different types of support. I got really good with Mercy, and at this point in the meta, she's essentially worthless. But if you look at my Season 2 stats, they were way, way above my rank. And one thing that I've really learned from playing Mercy is positioning, because you can't play her and be out of position. You just can't. You'll just get wrecked and be ineffective. So I took that and I translated it into the other support heroes. I got really good with Zenyatta, who was a very rare pick, especially at that lower level at that time, because you do have to aim, and my aim isn't bad. It's just not professional DPS aim like most of these other Grandmasters have. Through the rest of that season, I managed to work my way up to High Diamond, which I was ecstatic about that point. I actually had a real shot at Masters that was mind-blowing, given that I had been Silver early in the season. The last few weeks of Season 2 were kind of garbage for me, It seemed like no one was really trying. Everyone had already hit their season high and were just over it at that point. So I dropped down a little bit, still Diamond, but didn't really have a shot at Master at that point. When Season 3 started last week, I was pretty nervous. During my placements in Season 2, there were 3 games where I had someone leave, and then 2 other games that I played with the same Genji who refused to change even though they were running triple tank, and Hanzo who basically sat in spawn for half the game. So I wanted to make sure that didn't happen again this season, and I found a 5-stack, which is actually a terrible decision. Ended up getting faced up against 6 stacks, but it ended up working out okay. I went 7-3 for my placements. All the games were very good games. Like, even the ones we lost, they were close, and it was fun to play, which honestly is what I'm really looking for in this game. It's nice to be really happy games, but I just really want to have good competitive games where the result isn't decided by someone leaving or someone throwing, and where they're just close, and it gives that competitive edge to the games. I ended up placing 3,200, which is slightly below my season high for Season 2. But given the way Blizzard changed the placement matches, I think that's a fair ranking for where I was before. My goal going into this season was to get Master. I hadn't been able to do that in Season 2, so I really wanted to progress this season. The way Blizzard changed placements, they placed you lower than your season high, but they also gave you extra SR for your first few wins, and I definitely capitalized on that. I went on a fat win streak, and within the first day of being out of placements, I was 1 match out of Master, and then I started getting nervous. I didn't want to play that game. It was late. It was, no one was communicating anymore in voice chat, and I was like, I just really need to wait until the morning. I ended up waiting until the morning, but didn't end up working quite the way I imagined. I went on a 3-game losing streak and dropped about 250 points away from Master, which was not what I wanted. However, the next day, sat down, went on a win streak, and not only got Master, pushed most of the way through Master. I managed to do that with playing almost exclusively Zen and Lucio. Did play a couple games as Anna, but my win rate with her this season is actually absolutely terrible. I have a theory that with the tank heavy meta, Zen is going to become very relevant very fast, and we already saw that in a couple of pro tournaments last week. I think that being slightly ahead of the curve in this respect has somewhat been responsible for me progressing as much as I have this season. He really helps just the DPS burn the tanks down. While he doesn't provide as much burst healing, he makes up for it with his Transcendence, and personally he's my favorite hero to play. I think I've gotten very good at him, and Discord just destroys people. I ended up in a similar situation pushing for Grandmaster that I did for regular Master. It was late at night, I needed 1 game to win, I was on a win streak, and I was really nervous to play that game because I didn't want to fall and be so close and not get it. However, this time I didn't wait. I played it that night and ended up getting paired up with a couple of the 2 DPS from Cloud9 Gaming, which was amazing. We ran the weirdest comp. It was triple DPS, solo Winston tank, Zen and Anna. Ended up just destroying them though. And definitely appreciate those guys carrying the DPS because Grandmaster feels so good. You can check out my video of that full game as well. I just wanted to give a couple tips to things that I think really help me progress, and most importantly is communication. Especially given that I main support, I'm in the back and I get to see a lot of stuff going on. And also, with playing as much Zen as I do, when I call Discord on something, and that's something that all you people playing Zen should be doing, when the DPS jump on that, the team works so much better. Things just melt. 30% damage is insane. And that's a tip for the DPS and the tanks as well. I mean, communication is not only sitting there and calling out flankers, but attacking together as a team and focus firing something makes all the difference in the world. The other aspect that I think really helped me progress was playing to my strengths. You know, as I mentioned earlier, I have decent aim, but it's not world class. I definitely think probably at least 70% of the people playing Grandmaster have better aim than I do. So I decided to play classes that you don't necessarily have to be the best at aiming. Like Zen, for instance, he's got a projectile weapon that has a pretty big hitbox. And my positioning's good most of the time, so that works really well for support class. You know, if you can't aim, and even if you find a healer boring, you can play a tank. Playing Reinhardt, one of the most essential heroes in the game right now, you don't have to aim. And Roadhog with his giant broken hook, you don't have to aim as precisely as you do with the hit scan characters either. At the end of the day, this is a team game, and there's going to be a point that you reach where you can't carry the team by yourself, or you are not effective without the help of your teammates. And I think that's what being successful at this game really boils down to. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to follow me on Twitter for live updates. And I'll see you in the next one.
I love